target locked, acquiring. Could you back up just a little bit? No, that's too far. Come closer. Now that's perfect. Hey, hey, Blue Table fans! Yes! Yes! Oh, wow! Okay, so here's the deal. Got in a trade back. 4 trade backs, actually. A Space Hulk set, which you'll see later. A giant Tau army, about 8,000 points. A giant Eldar army, about 8,000 points. And a bunch of Ultramarine Specialist infantry. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just kind of show you an overview as part of the studio update. So here it is. Here's the Tau. It's all kind of out of the bins. Let's just take a look at it real quick. Let's go from left to right. Got drones. And so I'm going to put this up as a group thing first. Pretty much sight unseen, like I'm not going to take pictures or anything. I do have a list. There's a link for that. Here's Sky Ray Devilfish stuff. A lot of these things have magnetization and whatnot. Here's infantry. These are interesting because they have they are human auxiliaries. So they have like Cadian feet and hands and stuff, and they have these neat little specialty backpacks. And there's a bunch of those. There's these leader types. These are a slightly different color scheme there. And here's more infantry. More infantry. No, that's just a thing. There's, oh my gosh, a tiger shark. This actually goes to the Ultramarines. This is a squad of 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 scouts with sniper rifles, Talion, and 2 objective markers. There's all these drones. Here's more drones. There are 66 total drones. Again, I'm going to put a link up, and that'll have the exact counts. Here are battle suits, and lots of them. Here's more battle suits. I believe that brings the number up to 12 so far. And Forge World battle suits. Let me pull one of those out for you. So they have the neat heads and arms, magnetized weaponry, of course. And in fact, here's another one. The leaders have white helmets. These have red, the regular guys. So there's those. This case is the case for the Tiger Shark. It comes with the cases if you want them. It's kind of a mix match of stuff. There's 2 Barracudas. Let's see if I can extract this without any undue trouble. There we are. So, it's Barracuda. And here's more stuff. There we go. 4 Tetras, 4 Remoras, 9 Piranhas, 6 and 9, and more Hammerhead Sky Rays. So there's those. Here are yet more Forge World battle suits. Here's Chasse Ormir. There's that guy. He has a decorative base. So that's real nice. Some of these BTP didn't paint, but there you go. There's these Forge World broadsides, 3 of those. They're all kind of this traditional Tau desert scene stuff. Oh wait, here's more broadsides. And these are 3 hazard suits. Yep, all looking good. It's really a spectacular collection. So that's the thing. They are up on the block for kind of a sight unseen. I leave them up for an indeterminate amount of time, usually about a week, maybe less, maybe more. And if there aren't any takers for that, then I split them up and I go to the trouble of actually doing individual lots. But the best deal is to just scoop, if you can, just scoop them all up. It's pretty easy to do the math on it. Let's go take a look at the Eldar. Go ahead and start. So here's the Eldar army, and this one is just as huge as the Tau army. Here's what we got. We have Wave Serpents, 3 War Walkers. This is all in print, by the way, unless noted. Here are more Wave Serpents and Falcons. They have varying turrets. You'll see an out-of-print Fire Prism, but pay that no heed because that's just an extra turret for the set. Swooping Hawks. Basically almost everything that appears in the Eldar Codex is in here. Tons of jet bikes, at least 2 warlocks in there. And I also might point out so hold on a second, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 8, 20, 24 jet bikes, maybe as many, oh, these are Shining Spears, yeah, 24 jet bikes is right. I also might point out that the jet bikes have the nice feature of having actual plastic Guardian torsos, which looks quite a bit better. And again, this all comes with the foam if you want it. This is a Farseer. I do believe this is, I don't know if that's Chapter House or not. It's definitely something. Okay. All right. Here's Guardians. Not overly a lot of those. And you've got Fire Dragons, Howling Banshees, tons of Striking Scorpions. I think the count is something like 21 on those. Rangers, 20 Rangers. Wraithguard, I do believe the count here is 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Again, I'm going to put up a link that'll show you all of the amounts. Every Phoenix Lord except the Howling Banshee one, an Exarch on a jet bike, and a lot of these are done really nice on like fancy bases and whatnot. There is a crown jewel in here. Let's see if I can find him. This guy right here. This is the limited edition Bone Singer Farseer. And so you just plain can't find that guy anymore. That is a nice little addition. 6 Vipers, a Wraith Lord. This wondrous beast right here. This is a Scorpion Grav Tank. And, if I can slip on through, over here we have Dire Avengers, a few more Guardians, and a Warlock. Now this is the Warlock from Chapter House, so an alternate figure. Pretty much this thing has everything. It's really, it took about 4 years for this person to collect it. And here's the one of the prime jewels of the collection is these fire prisms. And again, they're in custom battle foam trays. They are really, really, really quite gorgeous. Like a lot of things, they are magnetized, so there's a little magnet there. So this clicks on quite nicely with just the right amount of pull and turns. And they also have, I'm not sure how many, I think 3, at least 2 that I'm seeing of these Firestorm turrets. So that's a nice feature. Those are from Forge World and give you some options. And there are extra turrets for these with magnetized weapons on them to make falcons. These are Forge World fins on the back there. And here's some of the magnetized pieces. So there's a pulse laser. That goes on quite nicely. And that is about it for the Eldar. Let's move on to the Ultramarines. You missed a furious debate on what Mr. Rogers'
tagline
is. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Something like that.
That is like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. These are going to be sold like in smaller groups, but who knows? I might get a good offer for them, just straight up. These are all done at least level 4, possibly higher. This bin is really heavy because most of these models are metal. Let me just give you a little overview. There's tons of like Honor Guard and Chapter Masters and Stern Guard, lots of specialty pewter figures. For some reason there's 2 Devastators with plasma guns randomly in here. And for all I know, that could go to one of the elite units. There's this chapter standard. Let's see here. Marnius Calgard, 9 Terminators. These 9 Terminators have Forge World shoulder pads on them. These here are Adeptus Custodes. They were not assembled nor painted by us, but they're done up very nicely. They're done traditional style, very matte. And they have alternate heads and some very interesting posing and these high elf shields that have been modified. Actually, I'm not sure where these come from. These could be Chapter House as well. But definitely a lot of jewels. The one I like best is the standard bear. He's done up really, really, really super. And so there is that collection. I would say at least 50 figures in there. In fact, it's 28 per tray, so yeah, over 50, probably 52. Well, anyway, that's that part of the studio update. That's kind of the big news of the day. And don't let those inquiries slack just because we are moving tomorrow. We're all putting in 2 3/4 shifts in order to make sure that everything is caught up here at the studio. That's how dedicated we are. That's how much we like having our bills paid. I know I do. You know, if you don't turn it off, I'll just keep going.
Okay.
There's all the cases for it, so that comes with it as added bonus. Projects being worked on. Here's this wonderfully colored dark Eldar army that I showed you the sample of. There it is. And I just love this color scheme. Studio Sagnar in progress. Doing more white than normal on the... Cameron's working on these Skaven converted up gutter runners. Every single one. This is like the Magnificent Seven. Here, each one unique. That's a battle standard bear. But look at the posing on some of these. It's really spectacular. We're definitely going to do a high quality video. This is my favorite. This flying ninja rat ogre. Let's see if I can get him with a better background. Yeah. So yeah, it's blurry. It's blurry because I'm using the flip and it doesn't focus very well. Alright folks, here's the finished simple version of the area denial node. This is finished. It's simple compared to the ones in the Games Workshop book, which are definitely more involved to make. This is magnetized on, so it turns 360. There's a top part where people can go. It also opens up like this, has pegs that give it some height, and there's an interior bunker area. Obviously this is not painted. When you put it all together, it does have a slit for fire warriors to fire through, like an enclosed bunker. Alright, so they're packing it up in here. You can't really tell that much. There you go. Go on here. This, by the way, this is the unhappiness lamp. I don't know how many people know about it. So, yeah, there it is. Alright, last note, don't forget to buy your Hey Hey Blue Table Fans shirt. More shirts types forthcoming.